Good morning, everybody. Alright, I'm going to get my status changed here, and we're going to get going here. We are currently in Columbia, South Carolina, at the Petro truck stop down on the southeast end, I guess I would call it, of town, off I-77. I had a short trip. It's only about five and a half miles from here to my receiver. I don't even have to touch the interstate to get there. Then we're clear over here. I'm gonna make the right turn here and then come out where this guy's coming out. We're going to be making a delivery to Sysco Foods here in town. It'll be my first time delivering here. Actually, very rare for me to even be in Columbia for any reason, even if I'm passing through. So, alright, I'm going to make a right here. Wait on this car to go by, so I have plenty of room to make my turn. I think we're good either way. Didn't need any more than a middle lane, a turn lane. Okay, so we're gonna come down. There's a state highway right over here, 768 or something like that, whatever it's called. Should be this light coming right up. Yeah. That's correct. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's waiting to check in at this yard right here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make the right turn here. We'll cross over to the other side of 77. So you're gonna see I-77 right over here on the, shortly after we make this turn. Like we're clear there. Okay, this road, we're going to get down there, I don't know, maybe half a mile past I-77 and make a left turn.
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Okay, so that would probably be the night dispatch people possibly taking me out of shop status. I tried to get my brakes and all the trailer stuff taken care of here at this Petro when I got here yesterday, but they said they probably wouldn't be able to get to me until this morning. I'm like, well, I got my delivery to make this morning. I'm not holding up a load that delivers 5 miles from here for that. Even though I checked in around noon or so, 12:30ish in the afternoon yesterday. Let's see what they say.
Message 1 of 3. Important received today at 5:11 a.m. Got it noted for you. I sent BRKDWN your message. Sorry they didn't get to you. Thank you for getting this load on time as well. Hope your morning and day goes better, Nick.
Okay. I couldn't understand half of that, but I heard thank you, and that was Nick, and he's saying thanks for getting the load delivered on time and all that kind of stuff, so that was the important part. Alright, we have a light up here. So, alright, so with my my coolant system problem, reiterate that I don't seem to have any problems with losing coolant if I'm not using my Jake brakes at all, but the minute I start using my Jake brakes at all, it puts pressure on the for some reason it puts pressure in the reservoir or whatever, or actually more when it cycles through the radiator. don't know. Hoping I don't have a more serious problem like a blown head gasket or something along that line, but I doubt that's the case because, like I said, I already know that I have a cracked radiator. So, you know, it's just that JB welded it. You might have seen from past videos. I think I gotta reseal the right side of it and see if that helps hold it. Because on my way over here from Louisville. Okay, right here in this light, we're going to make a left, by the way. On the way over here from Louisville, I had lots of hills, uphill and downhill to deal with. And, yeah, I definitely went through some cooling. But, I could go an entire shift without using my Jake brakes and not have to put even a lick of coolant in there, so... something about using it. Got it noted for you. I sent breakdown your message. Sorry they didn't get to you. Thank you for getting us out on time as well. Alright. Come on. Knew this was going to happen. We're going to get a green yield now, or... Oh, okay, I was going to say, yeah. I see 4 lights there, so it must be an unprotected turn after my light turns red, or either before or after, whichever. Alright, we're going to take this road down to the U.S. highway that's down this way. I forget what the number is. It's not very far away. Okay, I see 2 sets of railroad tracks that I expect to cross. Here's the first one coming up. Sysco is actually right on the other side of the second set of tracks, but they're on a cul-de-sac, and I have to get onto the U.S. highway to access. Those tracks definitely get used because there was a siding right there with some closed hopper cars in it. Why does it feel like we're going so slow? Only doing 40, isn't it a higher speed limit than that? Some knucklehead holding everybody up, I guess. Treehouse, Rider, American Spiral Wheeled Pipe. Alright, so I did find out when I looked at the Google reviews for this place and got kind of an idea. Mars Pet Care. Apparently they do have overnight parking available there. From what I can best determine from the Google reviews. So, I mean, had I not already paid for a reserved spot at the Petro, I would have possibly just gone straight to Sysco and camped out over there, but with trying to get the tractor and the trailer work done and all that, I wanted to get a shower as well and all that, decided to stop at Petro. I originally got into a regular parking spot. There weren't very many of them because it being a Sunday, a weekend translation, and being near a big city like Columbia, yeah, good luck finding parking because a lot of local area drivers will use the parking lot as their 34-hour reset location. You know, they'll park their rigs and then they'll go home and not even patronize the business. So, you ever complain about why certain truck stops, like say the Petro and TA and in Ontario, California, or even I think the Petro in Atlanta and stuff like that, why they even charge for parking? That's good. Yeah. You can thank those local area drivers for do that for doing that, and I'd be okay with paying for that because Yeah, I spent well over $20 in there eating and having a bite to eat and having something to drink. Okay, this light right here, we're gonna make a right. Now I had a couple beers and then because I don't know if you guys aren't aware of this Petro that I just left. They actually have a bowling alley there, and come on, use a turn signal, shithead, or something. Of course, I didn't know the light was changing. Pickup going on the cross street here behind me didn't have a turn signal on, so I had to assume they might be going straight. Alright, all commercial vehicles immediately merge into the left lane. Okay, now they do have a drop lot right here. I don't know if that's where they want you to hang out if you're going to be camping out here.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I assume that to be the case. Okay. Alright, we'll press on here, I guess, when I get checked in. When I'm ready to go past the guard shack. Alright guys, hope you guys got all of that. She's very pleasant to deal with. Very nice lady. A lot of information though, I will say. I don't know how much of that would just be her rambling and how much of it is them requiring her to give all that information. Okay, we're going to be door 28 and checking in at door 2, as she had said. I got a little bit confused by the right side thing that she was saying. No, it's... let me pull up my satellite view, double check, maybe. Okay, I think I know what she's talking about. It's like an L shape, like the... like when you're docking in at a Walmart distribution center, the building is shaped like an L, and I think it's the right side of the L that she might be talking about. Yeah, it sounds like this side is all odd numbered doors and the other side is all even numbered doors or something like that. We'll find out here. This is all the dollies here. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at door 6 right in front of me, that open one, so yeah, I was correct. So 28 will probably be a little further down, perhaps getting down by where JB Hunt is. Yeah, these are definitely all odd numbered doors to my left. So we'll get over here and get our doors open and tandem slit and all that kind of good stuff. JB Hunt kind of look like he's going to be docking in back here in the odd numbered doors or something. Alright, we'll go ahead and slide here. Oh, that was definitely a case of where I wouldn't have minded having my gloves because all the moisture, the dew all over, I don't know, the dew that was on my the door handles for the trailer I couldn't hold on to the. Couldn't hold on to it because of that, and the insulation was fighting me. Okay, let's find our door here. Yeah, this one right here. Okay, so 2 spots passed because I got my tandems all the way back. I can always use this pole here as a reference. Alright, not perfect, but pretty good there. The angle wasn't perfect, but the position of the tandems looks really good. Not perfect, but say very, very easy to manage. Okay, so if I didn't have JB Hunt parked where he was for his own door, I probably would have been more willing to do what this guy's doing here, a CDT driver. That way I'd be out of the way of the guys who were in the dock doors as well as people trying to go by. No big deal there, but I don't know. Anyway, let me go get checked in. And we'll get out of here. It's we'll have some more for you when we get out of here. It's 6:47 local time. All right, so see how long this takes. It's not a full drop. It only has 14 pallets. The rest of my load is going to Riviera Beach, Florida. Okay, so all right, that said. Alright guys, we are all done as far as I know. I thought the lady at the guard shack was supposed to call me, but my bills are already ready. I already have them in hand. I got green light and all that, so I'm going to come over here and slide my tandems. Get out of the way of, so people could, like those guys can walk by, anyone else can pull out of their dock door if need be. What is this? Okay. Now I'm a little bit confused here, like waiting on them to call, or that's what I was expecting, but I don't know. It's, I have the bills and I got a green light. Why do I need to wait? Kind of looks like this guy here is going to be backing in, I think backing into the same door or nearby door that I came out of. Alright, we'll get our tandem slid. Don't really care where they end up. I only have about 6 or so pallets left inside the trailer. Good enough. Now you do have axle length restrictions in a lot of the states here in the East Coast, so some people will tell you that they, that only most of the states don't care, but that is not true. It really goes by, it really depends on the particular DOT officer, for the most part. As I say, Florida has the 41-foot limit, but that's from the kingpin to the center of the axle group, not the rear axle. So it's about 43 feet to the rear axle. Other states here in the East Coast also have similar limits. Can't remember if South Carolina has a limit. We go through South Carolina and Georgia on the way into Florida, so those are the three states I have concern with right now. Either way, I know at worst they all have 41-foot KPCG, as we call it. Nope, I'm not. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this. Okay, so this part is two-way, but you gotta stay to the right side of the island here. I hope I don't get yelled at here for not waiting for them to call me. I'm like, well, I've had my bills for how long? And I already have the bills, so why am I waiting? I don't understand that. If I do get yelled at, that doesn't make any sense. Now, I do have another drop to make, but I don't have the seal on because I got to double check if they need me to open my doors or anything like that. Morning. 28. All right, thanks. I'm gonna. Okay, I gotta put my other seal on and my enforcer lock, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here in the median, or the island, whatever you want to consider, I don't know. And we'll take care of that here. And some of my departure as well. Alright guys, we're all ready to go here. So I'm going to be going down I-95 pretty much all the way to Florida. It's just a matter of getting to I-95. And the way I'm going to go about that is take 77 south back over to the, I guess I'd call it the south central end of Columbia. And I-20 eastbound from there. That'll get me over to I-95, over by Santee and St. George, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I'll make a right, make a left turn. Yeah, left turn, that'll take me right up to I-77. So all in all, wasn't bad at all. It's barely 8 o'clock local time right now. So only about an hour after my appointment time, and some of that time was me sitting around like pre-tripping or trying to figure out if I should pull out of the door or sit and wait for a phone call that I don't know is even going to come. So, it ended up not being any kind of issue at all there. It sounded like, looked like, so we're good. I got quite a crowd of traffic trying to make that left turn up here to get back onto what's that, Highway 768 or whatever that highway is I came off of. I don't really care if I use that way back over to the on-ramp that I went by earlier, or if I just go straight up the U.S. highway and get on here at the U.S. highway. If I'm going to have this much of a pain in the ass time just to even get over to this Highway 768 or whatever you call it, yeah. Sorry, it's not worth it. I probably have a quicker time just coming right up the street to highway to the U.S. Get on where the U.S. highway runs into it. It's not much difference in distance traveled.
You have 7 hours and 55 minutes of remaining drive time.
All right, need to figure out if okay. Looks like it'd be a left turn. Come on. Figure by the time I get about where Ruby Tuesday is, I'll need to move over to the left lane and prepare myself to be over there, so I don't have too hard a time getting Bojangles. You know, we don't have Bojangles anywhere near the West Coast. I remember stopping at one. I think it was off of I-85 after I picked up a load of one of the world's best dressed chicken in Ward, South Carolina. There's one that's right next to a Pilot truck stop along the way between there and Atlanta. I remember I stopped there and like, how was that, man? Actually some pretty good fried chicken. I'm not a huge fried chicken fan. I'm not a huge fried anything fan, really, because it's not really healthy food. I do like fried chicken. It's just, I don't want to make a regular habit of it because it clogs arteries and puts you at greater risk of heart attacks and stuff like that. So, all right, I'm going to start moving over here in a second as soon as this car gets by me. There's an opening to work with here, so I might as well take it. Love yourself first. NoDrama.org. Children's World Child Care Center. An Aldi here. Now, I do always like to look at demographics too. Not like it's any concern, but it's a fascination I have with how certain areas tend to have their more heavy or weaker influence of certain groups of people. Like here, I notice it's definitely a much larger black population than what I might typically see in other parts of the country. I don't know if, I don't know a hell of a lot about the history of that, except for, I know there was the Civil War and the slave days and stuff, but not every black person in America comes from slavery, or, from a family that was in slavery, or enslaved, whatever you want to call it. A lot of them also are on the north, so, but I don't know. I'm always for education and stuff and history. I never really appreciated history until after I got in the Air Force and went on trips overseas and stuff, and realized how little I appreciated or paid enough attention to history in class. All right. 77 southbound is what we're going to take. Yeah, and it never hurts to have a better understanding of why certain things are certain ways. Like, you know, you come to the West Coast, you'll find that there are a lot of Punjabi and Sikh people in Central Valley, California, and there's a particular reason why that is. Like, you have more Indians in California than probably any other states. I'm not waiting on you. You're going too slow. You just started accelerating. Man, there are some areas in the U.S. I think like Chicago area. I think they also might have a little heavier job population as well, because it seems like a lot of the drivers I know in the trucking industry who are Punjabi, Sikh, whatever, they're either from Central California or they're from Illinois. Most of the time, it seems. I mean, it could be anywhere, but that seems to be a more heavy population center for them. So, or when I ran Walmart dedicated, fairly not all the time, but fairly often I would do deliveries to the Sam's Club stores up in the Sacramento area, and I had noticed there was a pretty good, apparently a Russian population up there. Okay, we are now on 77 southbound. Like I said, we're going to take this over to I-20 eastbound and then get on 95 south there. And it'll be 95 south all the way down from there to Riviera Beach, which is kind of in the ballpark of Palm Beach, I guess I would call it. Not quite all the way down to Miami, but getting pretty far down there. Well past Daytona Beach. That'll be another Sysco receiver as well. So we'll have another video for you guys when we get over there. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and make this cut this short now. Hopefully this video won't be more than maybe half an hour-ish, because I know the JBS pickup, just finished editing that, and it was a good 55 minutes or something like that. So a little bit on the longer side of what I really wanted it to be. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. We will see you guys in Riviera Beach, Florida, all right, on the next video. Y'all take care, and we'll see you then.